IBC root beer. It's not root beer, it's cream soda.
Your reading skills are as on point as ever.
Not trying to brag, but I really know the products we endorse here. I do my research.
I like the way you said research. That's a very refined way of saying research.
That and progress are my two very intellectually superior way to speak a word.
That made me feel gross hearing you say progress, actually.
Yeah, I learned that from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, when the scientist says it as he's talking about science things.
I think most people say that is the most scientifically accurate movie ever made. So that makes sense.
Yeah, it made a bunch of progress.
A whole bunch of scientific. Hey, Tyler, I wanted to ask you a question. And that was the most natural way to ask you a question, I felt like, was to warn you that it was coming.
I liked it.
Do you ever end up with like games installed on your gaming system or computer that you can't really explain why they're there or why you have them, but you have them and you've never once played them?
No, I don't think I do have that problem.
Well, I feel very self-conscious now. I end up with a lot of games in my Steam library that I'm not really sure about.
Okay. Late night purchases that you're unsure of how they got there. I'm with you.
Or like they were like parts of Humble Bundles or something over the years, and I just never really paid attention to what was going on. So like, I don't know, like a game called Ziggurat.
I don't even think that's a word.
I played it for 15 minutes in 2017. May 18th, 2017.
In 2017? That was before the virus and the pandemic.
Yeah, I know.
Before everything fell apart. Before the rise of Skywalker.
That's what really messed things up.
I don't have scientific evidence to prove that, but the rise of Skywalker came out and then the world fell apart. So
you don't need any evidence.
Truly.
Any progress was halted at that point. I thought maybe with all of us living under the shadow of fear known as the year 2020, this would be a good opportunity to maybe take a look at some of those games that have either shown up mysteriously or have maybe been on in the backlog that we've not played yet. And kind of,
I dig it.
So I think this is a good chance to do that. So if you're down with it, I think we need to I need to play a game, and I'm going to force you to watch me play a game.
Not only am I down with it, I apparently don't have a choice.
That's friendship. The game opened up with an option to choose the season, either 2015 or 2014. And I feel like that's an odd choice for a game that's clearly called F1 2015. But
I mean, everyone knows 2014 was just such a legendary FS year. Like, I'm pretty sure FS 2020 has an option to play as 2014 and 2020.
Probably so. Yeah, it was the one. Okay, so here's the question: Are you a racing guy? You a big racing guy?
Oh, absolutely. I can name all of the parts to the car.
The
wheels, the fin, the door.
I know at least 3 of the tires' names. And that's I don't know the fourth one. The 3 of them. Well, the 3 of them I know are George, Teddy, and Abe, and I don't know what the 4th one is. So
that's awkward. Do you know any professional Are those are professional racers, right?
Sure. Yeah, if that's what you want to believe.
That one, oh my gosh, dude. That one in the front is Harry Potter's special magical horse that he shoots from his wand.
It is. That's Absolutely. A Patronus. That's a Patronus right there. Huh.
That's amazing. You better pick that guy.
Okay.
You better pick that guy.
We got a pro season. We got a quick race, multiplayer time trial, my F1, and then we have the option to quit the game and go to Venezuela.
If I had to pick, I'd say just let's do a quick race, right? No.
No.
Is that the right answer?
No, I think we got to get into a season and see what this is all about.
Yeah. How long is a season of
longer than my patience is going to be for this video game. Yeah. I can tell you that much. I think it's safe to say I'm not really a race car enthusiast, and I'm not really that great at racing games. But I tell you right now, that's not going to perturb me. No, that's not it.
I don't think that's right. Go back to the first car. Mm-hmm. First of all, they've got a steering wheel, on the screen.
So that makes sense.
And a Patronus. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the winning.
Yeah,
team.
I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through this. This guy's name is Manor.
Okay.
Saber, I guess is. I think that's it. Like a sword.
Yeah,
Locust. Yeah, that's a bug.
Okay.
No, this is Red Bull.
I only speak English, so I can't even read that.
This is the drink Red Bull. This is a desert.
Okay.
Oh, I know this.
Ooh, Honda. We all know Honda, dude. Dude, see if you can pick the CRV, the one from the Fast and the Furious 3, Tokyo Drift.
Right.
Be the Tokyo Drift car.
There's a Scooty Dooty Ferrari. William. That's a guy named William.
The Williams Racing looks genuinely like a real estate agency. Like they're gonna sell you a house. Like, come to Williams Racing where you can buy your new home, or we'll win an FS1 race.
I'm signing with Williams Sonoma Racing. All right, so we got a guy named Valtteri Bottas and Philip Mass.
I kind of thought they were the same guy. I'm going to be honest with you.
I did too. I don't know what that says about me.
I genuinely thought those were the same person.
Just assumed they were the same guy. I like Bottas. I like what he's bringing to the table, I think.
Are you sure it's not Bottas?
I don't know anymore. Obviously.
You're a legend. You're absolutely a legend. You're absolutely a legend.
Yeah. I feel like with my racing proficiency, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
I do not want to do a 60-minute practice.
It's going to be the longest weekend of your life.
We're going to stick with the short weekends. One-shot qualifying, race distance 25%.
Well, what can you crank it up to 100%? What does that do?
It's like the whole. I have to do the entire race, which
okay.
I guess in a Fox Sports 1 2015. That's probably like 7 hours of race. I don't know.
It probably is. A lot of right turns or left turns.
I watched Ford versus Ferrari. That's about what I know about racing.
Was it good?
It's a great movie, and that's a 24-hour race, so I think a
100%
race.
Who wins the race, Ford or Ferrari?
It's not who you would expect.
Wow, that was a spoiler. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
I'm really into the shapes in the background that are blurry because it makes me feel like I just looked into the sun and like something's wrong with my eyes. Why would they not get someone who speaks English to narrate it? I'm pretty into the fact that the weather report is in Celsius. That's how you know it's fancy.
It is. This is, the F in F1 stands for fancy. This is Fancy One Racing. All right. This is a lot of pre-race hype and interviews.
I mean, if you're a racing fan, maybe this means something, but like I'm a basketball fan. It pisses me off when they're just talking about basketball like before the game. Like, just let me play.
Right.
I don't want to hear about all the players. I know about the players. I just want to play.
2K20 has like 30 minutes of Shaquille O'Neal going.
You're like,
dude, into a microphone.
My car doesn't have any of those buttons on it.
All right. Select compound.
Well,
you've got open, you've got park, internal, and wow, this one's actually full wet. So
full wet has to be
100% full wet.
You're full wet, absolutely.
People have often told me I'm a full wet guy right there.
Absolutely.
All right. These don't make.
What number
difference.
do you fancy? 1 to 3.
I'm going number 2. I'm going right down the middle. You know this about me.
Every time.
Car settings. These are the important ones.
I don't think you need those.
This one goes down and to the right. This one's entirely to the right. This one is very much to the right.
I think very much to the right. I don't know. That's a tricky one, though. It's like down and over. Like, you might be able to pull some fancy maneuvers.
Yeah, am I going to have to, like, go to the left at any point in time? I just noticed there's a timer going on, so I should probably just pick something.
You are actually supposed to be racing right now. They are lapping you repeatedly.
Max Aero. This is not a plane. I don't feel like I need to fly, so I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. I want to stay on the ground.
This is a legendary setup, no doubt.
Exit? Do we just exit? Hand that guy the iPad.
What button are you supposed to push?
Like, what am I supposed to do with this obvious computer in front of my windshield?
Imagine if they actually made this as a controller. Like, you want to race a race car? Here's your controller with 1,000,000 buttons.
One of those buttons just says okay.
That's your Garmin right there. It's going to tell you where to go. It's your GPS, your Garmin GPS.
Oh, okay, all right.
This is going well.
This is going well. We're gonna figure out what the controls are. We've got several minutes. It doesn't look like my side view mirrors fully rendered into the game. So that's an issue.
Ooh.
It's a good camera.
This is a really small car. Oh, that's the ticket right there.
The A button just kind of...
Wow.
Okay, all right.
Okay, all right. Oh, no. Hey.
Oh, I
hey,
moved because I
buddy.
got hit. Okay, all right.
This guy needs to just back it up right now.
Okay,
so you're literally three seconds into the race and you have stopped the whole race.
It's a practice.
You didn't lose. You just stopped it. You're like, guys, I think we need to all take a break.
Okay, so one of the issues I'm coming across is here, I don't know how to accelerate, and no buttons seem to be responding.
This is going extremely well.
Okay, I think it just removed me.
It just replaced you with the AI.
Yeah. All right.
I like that it's giving you a flashback of what just happened.
You remember these good times? These were the goodest times of all.
You deserve this.
Okay.
All right.
So, all right,
I'd say that was a successful test.
Customized controls? I feel like I just need to find them. Yeah, Xbox controller. Perfect. Why was this not already? Why was this here? Direct input default. Oh yeah, accelerate was axis Y minus. Of course it was. That makes so much sense to me.
Everything seems reasonable to me about what just happened. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that all went perfectly according to plan. Very legendary. This is the new Valve VR simulator you're playing through, right?
Yes. There it is.
That's what I thought.
There it is. I'm getting it
Where's
now.
Alex? Half-Life Alex.
All right, this is good. Oh, they disqualified me. Okay, so I'm not doing this. The game was driving itself. Okay.
You were so proud of yourself for a brief moment. You're
I thought I'd figured it out.
I'm driving so good. I figured this whole thing out.
I thought I'd figured it out. Yes, okay, so, all right, we know now that if you just don't do anything, the game will play itself.
And I think that's the first lesson in race car driving.
Yeah.
If you take your hands off the wheel, then good things will happen.
That guy's got the car lift.
Yep. That guy, wait, I hope that, oh man, that dude almost just got wrecked by the other car. That was horrifying to watch.
He should not have been standing out there.
Truly. Wait, where's the race car girls from Fast and Furious? I thought they were supposed to start the race.
They haven't rendered in either, much like my side view mirrors. Just not rendering.
That's fine. I would say that's probably par for the course for a game that ended up on your Steam library from the regions unknown. All right, so I'm seeing a repeat pattern here.
Yeah, it won't
Spot.
let me do anything. I just want to check this again. Here, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this preset where the stick makes me go faster? That seems safe.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you should probably go. Like, if I had to recommend anything,
well, my tire is just spinning, so I'm beginning to think that maybe what we did with our car setup was incorrect. All right, disqualified
no, you're
again.
Fine. You
disqualified.
You got it. No. Oh, this is disqualified?
Yeah, it went ahead and removed me again. Okay. All right, so it's a solid chance that we need to change the car setup because what we did isn't working.
I think right now what we need to do is review bomb this game. They shipped a game where you can't even play.
It's just completely incomplete.
That you don't have the girls to start the race. You don't have the side view mirrors, and you can't even drive the car.
So maybe it was the full wet that wasn't doing it for us.
Okay.
Maybe we just need to stick with this. Let's just stick with this.
What about the aerodynamics of flight?
We're just gonna stick with we're gonna stick with everything right in the middle.
Look at these smug guys that all look the same. They're all like, look at this dummy. He's back again. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I do appreciate that this tells me how to steer left and right.
Imagine if it wasn't intuitive, like holding left and right. It's like, you want to go right? Press the ZR trigger. You want to go left? Press B.
It would add to the challenge, you know, because...
Yeah, because this game is definitely not hard enough.
No, Williams-Sonoma Racing is doing just fine as it is.
That's right. Whoa, that guy just cut you off, man. Pull out your Uzi. Get in front of him and stop him again and be like, I need this.
Yeah, forget F1. We should be playing F1 GTA.
That's right.
All right, so I'm holding the trigger down.
Are you driving, or is it driving for you?
I'm driving, but it keeps stalling out. All right, so I don't know how to stall. I don't know how to not stall out.
Dude, you went backwards for half a second. That was exciting. I wonder if you have to shift gears. Is this a manual or an automatic?
It never told me. Let's just check the settings again.
You know, let's go back.
Welcome to this Let's Play setup of Setting Simulator 2015.
Not to be confused with Setting Simulator 2014, which was the best season.
Yep.
Of Setting
Maybe we should just play with the keyboard. Let's just play with the keyboard, space and steering. We can do this. We can do this.
My favorite part is when it drives you back in shame automatically. Like, it just won't even let you drive back. It drives you back itself.
Yep. Okay, so keyboard wasn't working either. I kind of feel like maybe just none of this works. Maybe that's the whole thing here, is that this game is just not supposed
It's a trap game.
to work. Yeah.
I'd say this has been a very successful inaugural episode of Let's Play.
I mean, that's working. I'm turning these tires.
Dude.
You know?
Whoa! You pushed a button, dude.
No, I'm disqualified again.
Every time it gets me. Every time I think you're driving and you're just disqualified.
And it. Oh, no! It should have left me on the racetrack. Never should have sent me away. I just caused a man to die.
You just killed the man because you couldn't shift gears. Ironically, you're not in last.
No, I am. No, that's me.
Oh, no, you're definitely
I'm
in last,
Valtteri
yeah.
Bottas.
Great.
If this is a real man, then I apologize for ruining his career.
I mean, you pretty much just shamed his entire family for generations.
Yep. Nope. He's a real guy, and I pray he is doing better in real life than I'm doing right now.
I hope he's not watching this.
Oh,
He's
man.
probably going to tweet us later.
He is. Okay. All right. This is something else. We're in something else now.
I don't think you need to be doing anything that's one shot, like one attempt. Are you driving? Are you
I'm
steering?
I'm driving.
Okay.
I'm slamming on the trigger button, and it's slowing me down. So something is wrong. We're just gonna go to the main menu. Something is wrong.
Some of the viewers at home might be thinking this is operator error, but I can assure you it absolutely is.
Yeah. All right. We're starting a new one. We're just going into a new one.
Just a new that maybe you should have been Patronus like I told you to begin with.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Harry Potter. Team
Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's famous.
He is. He's the guy they have the musical about him, you know?
Yeah, it's a race car.
My name is Lewis Hamilton. Legend wasn't working for me. I'm going to go super easy.
This feels more like your speed. I got a feeling you're setting yourself up for major success right now.
I think so.
I got a good feeling you're going to get off the beginner track. You're going to make it one lap this time. I have a really strong feeling.
You have much more faith in me than I currently have faith in myself.
It's raining.
Yeah,
it's raining.
We're going to go full wet. We're going to go full wet on these tires.
This is it, dude.
This is the opportunity.
This is your moment. This is why you played this game. This is why you got this game back in 2015.
Yeah, somehow.
Or 2017.
You know, most of the weird games that show up, I can at least, understand. Oh, it was from a certain developer, and I bought, some pack that had several of their games, something like that in it. But this is one that I just don't...
Is that Aaron Rodgers?
It is. This is what he does in his free time. It seems dangerous.
Unbelievable.
I do want to point out that, that the controller stopped working. When the game started up, it did tell me that it was not, that an Xbox controller was not fully supported. So that could be what we're dealing with here.
No, that doesn't sound plausible.
Yeah, okay. Oh, nicely done. Yeah, all right, I'm not using a 360 controller. Yeah, definitely full wet. This game already, this game already knows. This game already knows what's up.
All right, this is the moment of truth. This is either going to be this game is playable or this game is not even playable right here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a great time.
Well, it is entertaining to watch them automatically pull you out and then automatically pull you back in.
All right, you know what? We hired an incompetent driver. That one's on us.
There is a level of suspense when you're coming back in. Like, is he going to kill somebody this time? Or are they just going to be able to say, okay.
Here comes Alexander Hamilton. Yep. Doing well. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. You made it to the side of the road this time.
Why?
Dude, you're shifting gears. I watch you. You're in neutral. Go up. How'd you do that? Push the button. There, you're first gear.
Yeah, I can't get started. I slowed down too much.
Yeah, you're in first gear. No, you're doing good. You're in first. Now you're back in neutral.
Yeah,
You did it.
So
this is impressive.
If I let up at all, then it just shuts me down. Like if
right now, what would you give this on a scale of 1 to 10? Because I give it about an 8.5.
Yeah, on the completely freaking unplayable. We're gonna do a flying lap. Instead of drive out, we're gonna go flying lap. This is where I'm already going, and
so far, looking good. Yep, I like it. You're like, oh, did I forget? Did I leave the oven on?
Come on now.
Did I leave the oven on?
Come on now.
Come on, buddy. Second. You're in second. Don't do it.
Like what?
Oh,
why?
no.
Why? Why?
I don't think you know what it's doing.
Gear up. There's gear up.
We are the greatest gamers of all time.
Gear up is A. Well, that's not true because A keeps changing the camera. Voice control? Can I just hold down this button and yell at it? Accelerate. Steer. The button that's supposed to gear up and down, it doesn't like that. It just changes the camera. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to try keyboard mode, but I don't feel good about that. Yeah, so no controller works. We know this now. So it's not that it was on hard or easy or anything like that. It's just that everything about it was terrible.
This is it. This is our moment right here. People said it would never happen, but I know it will. People gave up on us, but nope, we're still here. Look at this, dude. You're doing it. You're doing it.
This is good. Yeah. All right. So I don't remember I don't remember how to slow down.
Dude,
in this
you
mode.
are doing it. Look at this. You're driving.
Yeah, it's totally fine to drive on the grass in.
I'm just happy that you made it past the first turn.
Yeah. So I don't know what the brake is, but I feel like that's all semantics, you know.
Look at the top right. You're in first place. L1.
That's it. That means losers are all behind first.
Oh, I thought it was span. Yeah, there it is. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so you can't drive in the grass. It just told me that.
And yet you are. So
this is good. These are some good. What is this? Gravel?
Jokes on them. You're not in the grass.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not in the grass. I'm just gonna. How do I park? Because this is a good parking lot, and I need to stop to make.
Can you parallel park?
I need to make a Costco run. How do you stop the car? Stop the car.
Oh, now he wants to stop the car.
Yeah. When I want to stop it, I can't, and when I want to keep going, all I can do is stop.
This game is so complicated.
This is like Avril Lavigne's F1 racing.
That's a game I'd play it on.
Yeah, we should get on to developing that.
Dude, you are. They all waited for you.
They did.
That was the kindest.
Well, they've always said
professionally competitive race of all time.
Yeah, they've always said that F1, fancy one racing, is a gentleman's sport. Okay, all right, doing fine. See, and I'm getting better at not driving in the grass. I feel like everyone should be proud of me for this.
I'm very proud.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you, Ricardo? Okay.
Take a little shortcut, dude. You think this is like Mario Kart where you can like skip over the cliff? You find the right direction. If you turn around and go backwards, like on Wario Stadium, can you jump up the wall?
Yeah, let's find that. This seems like as good a place as any to just kind of pull a Yui real quick.
That guy has nerves of steel. You just ran straight into the wall right at him, and he didn't even move. He didn't blink. He was not worried.
Bothered. Control. That's what I've been looking for all these years. Control. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Now we're making it. I'm figuring out how to go backwards. So
this is impressive. That was good.
Yep, I made it.
That was almost as good as your go forwards move.
It is almost as good. All right, so that instantly makes the computer take over again. So there's.
I was like, wow, you did a good job of turning around.
Yep.
I was so impressed with your ability. Hey, the rearview mirror almost loaded.
Almost. Good for it. Well, the good news is that my teammate came in second. So he's carrying us. So all in all, I made it through a practice lap.
I would say this is the most successful gaming moment that we have ever had in our entire lives.
In case you're wondering, there is, as if using a joystick to steer a car felt like super unintuitive, having to use a left and right arrow key is actually significantly less intuitive. So that's great.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? These guys, they stepped into an auto zone right there.
Into the zone, auto zone.
So I feel like I'm gonna give this a little bit of a. We're gonna attempt this race right here, and as we kind of get out of it, Tyler, what has been your impressions of Fancy One racing?
I'd say the menus were the highlight.
Oh, they were good.
I really enjoyed the rain animations. And that one moment when you were parallel parking, I thought was pretty magical.
If I had known at that point in time that control was the button to actually stop the car, then I think we could have stopped. We could have gone into the Dollar General real quick.
This would have been a totally different story.
It would have been. We could have picked up some AAA, AA batteries that we needed. I really respect this game for giving you absolutely no hint whatsoever as to what you're supposed to be doing to prepare for a race or to, like, you know, steer a car, anything
how
like
to
that.
Improve, like, hey, you're doing this wrong.
Yeah,
try
like
this.
I've heard some people say that they like it when games really respect the gamer, like a Dark Souls. It's like, we respect that you're gonna have to really figure out on your own how to beat all this. That's kind of what this game's doing. It really respects you as a driver. It assumes that the only people that are ever going to want to play an F1 game are real life F1 racers, and I understand that.
Yeah, I would say this is the Dark Souls of racing games. I think we established that right away.
What just happened? Some guys just warped out of here. All right, is that it? Race over? Did I win?
Race over? You did it, buddy. That was beautiful.
I don't know. This guy is chiding me.
No, I think he's giving you the award for best racer.
Yeah. He's like, can you believe how good you were out there? You were unbelievable.
I did it so good. His voice is really high.
Yeah. All right, so my teammate won. I did not come in last. I consider that to be a massive victory. This is a game made for F1, Fancy One racers. And I'll tell you right now that it makes sense because I have no desire to ever play this game again. So there we go. All right, well, that was fun to experience. I cannot wait to uninstall this from my computer. You have a game you want to do for our next round of this little project, the Backlog Adventures?
Let me pull up my Steam account real quick. Spiral Knight, you ever heard of that?
You know, right now I have not heard of that.
Me either. Maybe Spiral Knights.
Okay, sounds good. I've got a few good things. I've got a game called...
Whoa. A game called Loadout that I got in 2014 that I played 23 minutes of.
That's solid. I think that needs to happen then.
I think that's the winner right there.
That's a real good one. I've got a game called Fishing Planet, so I think that's the one. I think that's the one.
Fishing Planet's absolutely the one.
I mean, if we're going to step away from Fancy One racing, Fishing Planet is the only logical choice. Oh God, everyone's stopping!
Until next time.
I'm Vincenzo Bossa, that racing guy.
I'm L115 Best, 238 kph. Till next time.
Legendary F1 announcer L115 Best, signing off from this, the first of the Backlog Adventures. What a colossal failure this was. Let's just cause a wreck. God, I'm done. I'm just parking. I'm going to Costco.
Penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, it just said.
And that's the type of racer I want to be remembered as.
Felt right.
Well, it felt